Hello and welcome to I Want to Grow, and I Want to Grow is all about that. It's about our growth, right? Everybody wants to grow. Today we're celebrating 90 years of the British Council. That's 90 years, and you imagine the ripples that they've created over the years and in people's lives all around the globe. Today I'm with the Undersecretary of Education, and we're here in the Ministry. I'm very privileged, Professor Ibrahim, to be interviewing you today. It's a real honor for me. Thank you so much indeed.
My pleasure, really, to host you here in my office, and I'll be happy, really, to have this lovely conversation. We're all proud of the British Council and all the achievements throughout the 90 years of existence. And I hope we can discuss it in this short interview.
It was nice that we spoke just beforehand, and I want to bring that up to start with, just so that people could realise the impact that they've had. We started talking about the British Council, and I was telling you about Qataris that has been going to the British Council since they were 7 years old. They remember the certificate they gained. Sure. And you said a lot of your children has been involved.
Exactly. I mean, well, my story with the British Council goes back maybe since I graduated with my PhD in '84, so about 4 years. And really had a very good relation with the British Council since when I joined as a professor of chemistry at the University of Qatar at that time. And at that time, really, the British Council has been very active in teaching English for non-English speakers. Among them, the Qataris, but also other nationalities.
Correct, yeah.
So I had the privilege at around 85, 86, maybe, something like that, to be hosted by the British Council in England. So I did have a visit to some universities in England at that time, with others from other countries, from the Gulf region, to visit some universities in England. So the British Council at that time is not only educating our kids, well, I'll come back to the kids later on, but it's also work very closely with universities. At that time, our university about 10 years old or something like that. So it's helping the university to make links, to have good relations with top universities in the UK for many reasons, among them to send some of our students to do their master's and PhD there. Those graduates from our bachelor program at Qatar University. At that time, there were no master's or PhD at Qatar University. So the students had to go abroad for their degrees, higher degrees. So we linked our university through these visits with some universities, and really we did send some of our teacher assistants to study in the UK, and they came back with their PhDs mainly. But also to do research. And we had succeeded really in building so many projects at that time. And I think I'm still ongoing these kind of projects between many universities in the UK and many also universities in Qatar. The British Council was like the catalyst. And I always use this word, is a catalyst to get this chemical equation ongoing between the higher education institutions. As I told you, I took my kids when they were younger to British Council to study English. At that time also, like this in the 90s of last century, really not too many schools or centers offer good English programs. British Council was maybe the only one that's really doing that. So, as you said, and they got also some certificates, and it was really great experience for them. And
I'm really proud to be British right now because of what they've done and how they've. You're talking about when you went back to the UK and you shared with the universities there, because you're in a place of a real powerful position, and you're with all that what you've learned. I've seen the growth of the education here in Qatar. It's phenomenal. with what you've achieved. And it's so good to see that the British Council had some role in playing so that it exposed you to different areas and your children. It's really rewarding to see. How important was it to have that cultural kind of, that learning each other's culture back then?
As you said, it is really an experience that our kids and as teachers at that time and leaders in education at the universities, we have benefited from such this relation by inviting some professors from the UK, some of them even Nobel laureates, to come and teach or give a lecture or participate in a conference. You know, we expose our community to these leaders in the sciences. I'm a chemist, so I have chosen to bring some of the chemists from the UK, from physicists and mathematicians. Those subjects are, you know, in this part of the world, you know, at that time it's like new subjects and very abstracted subjects. So we wanted students to really to expose to this kind of sciences, how this science can lead to the technical programs, to the engineering programs, and so all this mix really helped us really to build this relation between Qatar and the UK through the British Council. The British Council really did a great job in this part of the educational part.
And you're so working towards the knowledge-based economy.
Exactly.
It must have had a major effect.
Exactly. What we do now, we do training for our faculty with the general subjects, and also on special needs and disabilities for gifted students. All this, we do it through the British Council with different institutions, not necessarily universities, could be some institutions, devoted institutions for SEND students or for gifted students, or also we do training for our faculty, teachers, regular teachers, and advanced programs teachers. So we are working very closely with the British Council in order to look at the niche products, niche subjects in the educational system, either in the UK or around the world, and the British Council really bring us the best to educate our people and to help our students grow, our faculty, our teachers to really develop their skills.
It's kind of overpowering, I'm going to use, in the sense that this whole ripple, I said at the beginning, where they've created ripples, it's possibly turned into waves now, where they've been so instrumental, not just in education, in language. Now it's gone into creatives, fashion, it's gone into music, arts, it's gone into urban planning. It's just been continually over the years, but the education side of it looks like it's growing stronger and stronger by the day.
Yeah, I mean, as you know, that we have a committee, a UK-Qatar committee. We have signed an MOU between Qatar and the UK, and so we have this. We meet once a year, either in Qatar or in London. We follow up with all with the subjects and projects that we put together, and they plan it together, and we look at it in our next meeting, and we see how we improve and develop these relations. At the moment, currently, we have about 7 universities from the UK operating in Qatar in one way or another. Yeah. Which is great. I mean, this is a great achievement. We look forward to have more, but really these 7 universities are doing different programs, and many of our students benefiting from them either as undergraduate program or postgraduate programs. And the British Council has always been part of it. I mean, we be part of this committee that they arrange for the meetings in collaboration with our cultural office in Qatar Embassy in London, and with the Minister of Foreign Affairs here. So all this go through with the British Council as part of it.
I love the way that the teams know from each other's position. Over the years that you've grown together, you know how to help one another. And it's like, as you said, you've got universities from the UK that's operating here in now Qatar. How did you develop that with the steering committee? Was that a difficult process, or was it quite easy because of the people involved? How did you find that?
Well, at the start, it was not easy. I'm convinced that it took us some time, but there is a good commitment from both sides to develop this relation, to enhance the educational relations to a higher level. We have raised the bar. Every time we bring a new university, we have chosen some subjects that this university can offer this program. So we really look for the quality education and also look for the top school that can offer this kind of programs. And we are proud of this collaboration, proud of these relations with these universities. And we have, since then, since the start, we haven't faced any challenges afterwards. It went very smooth. And we as the Minister of Education, here comes our role. If we sense any of these challenges, and if we meet with the partners, we try to remove any of these challenges, and we just push everyone to work harder together and go forward.
And one of the things that I'd like to pass on to you is that we've helped hundreds of companies come here to establish in Qatar. And I think that we're talking to many other companies that are coming here. And one of the things that they say is the biggest reason why they choose Qatar is because of the quality of life. And the first thing they say is the education here in Qatar. That's down to you guys. That's down to what you've created here, because it's not the long, I won't say you're existent, but what you've done in the last 5 to 10 years is quite considerable. And you just go from strength to strength. There doesn't seem to, like you said about the bar, you don't know the level of the bar because you keep on pushing it. You keep on pushing it.
Well, we are proud of, as you said, we're proud of our partners. I think our partners, they took responsibility, and they are really responsible partners. They do the quality education that there's no compromise. And that's what we always look for. We look for quality education for our kids. They're our kids. You and I we shouldn't have to worry about them. You have to worry about your job. I have to worry about my job. But these guys, we have somebody else from this society have to take care of them, provide them good education, so they be good citizens at the end of the day. So the Minister of Education has a lot of rules and regulations that meets all the requirements of the society, and help those who are investing in Qatar to see how the environment works, and how to give them the best practices to follow, so they don't fail, so they succeed. And we always check our performance with everyone regularly. Everyone is checking his performance, his outcome. And as I said again, if they find any challenges, or we foresee in the future there are challenges showing in the radar, we bring it to our attention quickly, and we try to solve it as soon as possible.
And I get so many people, you've just summed up what Qatar means, in the sense that you want the best for people out there. Whatever subject it may be, it's just to give the best. And if you're not given the best, you'll change it overnight, so that you will provide the best straight afterwards. One of the other questions that I want to ask you is that you do tours within the UK, within the different universities. What could you tell us a little bit more about those?
Well, I have many hats, so I don't know which one if you're talking about educational part. You have the top universities in the world are residing in England, in London in particular, and some other, Cambridge and Oxford, and these top universities that I had worked with Oxford. I have worked with Cambridge. With Cambridge, we as Qatar, through the Doha International Center for Interfaith Dialogue, which I'm the president of that center, we had established a center for dialogue at Cambridge University. And it is running there very well, and it is British. It's not it's ours. It's totally British, but support from Qatar through the ICID. So we are proud of that collaboration with Cambridge. We are proud of collaboration with other universities in England through our embassy and our cultural attaché there. I have 3 boys. They all graduate from British universities. And so I'm proud of their education. They have great education. They came up, they are doing their job now very well, and everybody is proud of them. I'm, as a parent, proud of them, and I think their jobs are there where they work. They're part of their products. So if the products are quality, well, I can tell you that there are so many top universities in the UK that offers really great education, and we in Qatar. I think had learned and benefited so much from this kind of education, really.
That's wonderful words for everybody that's involved, and I thank you for those. If there was a message that you wanted to give to the British Council now for what you found with the last so many years, and what for the future, what would it be?
Mr. Wasim is my friend. He's
incredible guy.
He's a incredible guy. He's a great person. He is doing great jobs to strengthen the education partnership between Qatar and UK. So this job is great. But really, British Council is doing more than that. It's doing really at different levels. As I said, the training of staff, faculty, teachers, providing education for the kids, also helping in the different competitions, international competitions for So they are doing a lot. We really support them. We want them to do more. And we as the ministry, we are proud of this relation. We like to keep it as strong as possible, and we are pushing to have even more of it if it's possible. I wish to work closely with the British Council in the education for the students of disabilities, gifted students. Also at the higher education, we'd like to have more exchange of staff and teachers and faculty between the top university in the UK and our universities. And I hope that we see also more of general conferences that British Council can arrange in collaboration with the higher education institutions.
Oh, thank you so much. And they're going to wonder. Those were wonderful words. One of the biggest questions that I'm going to ask you now is to try to squeeze it into one word. What the British Council means to you. What one word?
Well, let me think. There are so many good words I can express my feelings to, but they are, as I told you, they are the catalyst. They are the catalyst for so many works that we have done. And although the British Council doesn't get something out of it, but this equation will never happen unless this catalyst is there, which is the British Council. So it is my catalyst.
Undersecretary, Professor Ibrahim, thank you so much today. Your words have been fantastic. It's been an honour from my side. Thank you so much indeed. And keep up the great work, because there's some great work happening here.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for this short interview, and proud of what British Council done the last 90 years. I hope the next 90 years will do even better.
Thank you so much indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.